Well, I guess we're live. Looks like it's working. So, I want to do live videos in the future. At I don't know what, I don't know when, but I want to do live videos. Not all the time, but every once in a while, I want to do a live video. So I thought we'd test that out tonight. Uh, by doing the year in review video. It's nothing super important, nothing deep biblical theological truths that we'll be going over tonight. Just going to tell you some things that we've accomplished this year, me and you and the Lord God. Because, like I said, I watched last year's video that I did. It was kind of a year in review video, video number 50. I went back and watched that, which was was terrible. It was terrible, but it is what it is. So I went back and watched that video, and I didn't really have any. I didn't keep any stats. So this part of the reason I'm making this one is to put the stats out there, so in a year I can come back and look at the stats and stuff and see how things panned out during the year. So not typical video that I usually do, but it's the year, last video of the year. So I'm gonna tell you what we've accomplished this year and some plans I got going forward into 2018. And try not to take up too much of your time. So March 7th, 2016 is when I started, when I posted my first video, I do believe. Pretty sure it was March 7th. But so that was when I posted a couple videos, and then someone taught me into starting a YouTube channel. So I want to point out, I wore the same hat that I wore last year's year in review video. So I did a couple videos, and somebody talked me into, hey, you should make a YouTube channel. I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And on May 12th, I made the YouTube channel. And when we did video 50 last year, I don't know, it was like the day before New Year's Eve, something. There, I might have had like maybe 20 or 30 subscribers. I don't know, because like I said, I didn't have any. I didn't write any stats down last year. We're gonna fix that this time. Now we got 84 subscribers on the YouTube page. 12,512 total views. 12,512 times my videos have been viewed by somebody, even if some of those might have been myself. I gotta go back and watch the product, you know. We got 96 videos. That's not counting the review videos where I review Bibles and some other things I reviewed, so not counting those. Got 96. And the thing about that number is I'm not sure it's accurate, because I was looking at my videos where I keep them out on my computer and I number them, and some of the numbers are not correct. One of the things I want to do on my vacation, or at least my vacation from school, is to go through my videos and figure out the proper number thing of them. But I'll get to that eventually. The podcast, started the podcast on April 19th of this year, 2017. Currently 35 episodes of the podcast. This will be 36. No, this won't be 36 because I didn't use my laptop. Yes, I meant to use my laptop, and now I just remembered I should have used this. But the camera was terrible on it. So, oh well, we'll figure something out for the podcast. 35 episodes, 12 hours of content on the podcast. 82 times it's been played, downloaded 395 times. The Facebook page, I don't know how many likes we had at the beginning of the year. Maybe about the same. Usually the YouTube channel and the Facebook page are running pretty similar as far as likes go. Because right now, like I said, we got 84 subscribers on the YouTube channel, and the Facebook page has 80. So they're running about the same. So if we had 20 or 30 subscribers last year, probably had about that many on the Facebook page. But we got 80 likes, 81 follows. Not sure why. One person just follows, they don't like it. If you're that person that follows the page, feel free to come like it. You know, we ain't gonna bite you. The Instagram page, I didn't start that but like about 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago. 37 followers on the Instagram page. I started it in August. In the Facebook group, I don't know when I started that. I want to say 2 months ago. About 2 months ago, I started the Facebook group. 7 people was in there. One of them's me, so 6 people really. I'm trying to find a way to get people on the Facebook page to join the Facebook group. But so far, I have not found whatever magical trick that is required to get people to do that. But if you have joined the Facebook group, I appreciate it. That is where the things happen. So as far as what we're going to do on the channel, and you know, in general, as far as what kind of stuff we're going to put out there, what kind of things we're going to do, that's the point of the Facebook group, was so I can interact with y'all. So I can, because I don't know if you know this or not, but if I post something to a group, you're more likely to see it than if I post it to the page. So that's what the group, I can post things on there, get y'all's feedback like I've been doing. I just posted a couple hours ago the different logos I've come up with that I want to use, and I put it on there. Well, I put it on the page because, you know, like I said, there's only 6 people that like the group. But if the group had enough people, I'd just put it in a group, and I let the people in the group, because I feel like the people in the group are the people who actually watch the videos and listen to the podcast on a daily basis, or not daily, but weekly. So I feel like the people in the group are people that for real care about what is going on here. So as the group gets more people in it, I want to get it to where I can post like, hey, I'm thinking about doing a video on this, or hey, what would you guys like to see me do a video on or a podcast on? And then you can have your input. I mean, granted, you can do it on the page too, you can do it on the channel, but it's a whole lot easier in a group, it would seem anyway. So that's it for what we have done. What we're going to do. What are we going to do? So like I mentioned, I don't know when it was, when we did the last Bible giveaway, or probably the one before that, I mentioned that we were going to do some changes to the way I do the giveaways. Because, you know, Bibles, for me at least, aren't as easy to come by as they used to be when I had the bookstore up the street. And I could go there and buy cheap Bibles all day long. I'd buy them off Christian Book and whatnot. But, so I'm running low because I've been giving them out too. So the Bible giveaways, what we're going to do is every other month. We're going to do a Bible giveaway every other month. These are the plans for now. It's not to say this couldn't change like in June or something, I don't know. But for right now, the plan is to do a Bible giveaway every other month. Starting in February, since we just did one in December. So what does that leave for the months we're not doing a Bible giveaway? Well, that's the other thing I like to do, the Bible studies. On the months we're not doing a Bible giveaway, we're going to do a Bible study. The joint broadcast between the YouTube channel and podcast that we've been doing. We've done 3 or 4 times now. So I want to keep doing it like we did it last time, where I posted on the page last time and I said, hey, post in the comments your favorite verse, or a verse that's on your heart right now, a verse that's not necessarily your favorite verse of all time, but at the moment is a verse that's been on your heart a lot lately, and post that. And then I'll pick randomly with my little same app I use to pick the winner of the Bible contest. I picked randomly one, and we did a Bible study on it. So I want to keep doing it that way. So that's what we do when there ain't no Bible giveaway. So January we'll be doing a Bible study. The thing is, there's not a whole lot of people in the group, so I guess I'm going to have to post it on the page again. Hopefully, we'll see what kind of feedback we get. We'll see what kind of feedback that drums up. I want to determine it on the group, though. If at all, we can get those numbers up from 7 members. If we can get over 10, that'd be great. The podcast biography series we've been doing, I'm going to continue that at least the next couple months. But I haven't looked recently, but the numbers, the stats on that, on when I do biographies, they're not super awesome. Maybe 2 or 3, 4 downloads, and so I don't know, that doesn't seem to be all that popular, but I might do 1 or 2 more, and then I'll see what the popularity of them is, and then if it's staying around 2 or 3 downloads per episode, then we'll just cut that out and I'll stop doing them. The new logo, January 1st, was that Monday? Next Monday? That is when I will start changing everything over to the new logo. If you want to know what the new logo looks like, I just posted it on the Facebook page, I don't know, about an hour or 2 ago. Different renditions of it. So y'all give me your feedback on what color you like and stuff like that. But January 1st, I'll start changing, the profile pic of the page and all that stuff. I'll start putting it on everything. I already started earlier. I started making new thumbnails, because that's another thing we're going to do. I'm going to change the thumbnails on the video. Y'all seen the thumbnails. It's that picture with the Bible at the bottom. It says Gospel Literary Gimmicks at top, and then has the title of the video. So I figured, since we're going into a new year, honestly, I'm kind of tired of looking at that. So we're going to change it up, and I'll make a new thumbnail with the logo on it, with the new logo on it. So we'll be doing that. I'm going to try and come up with an intro. You know how I've been doing intros, because I got the video editing software now. I'm going to try and come up with a much better intro, maybe one that has the logo on it. Yeah, I think that shouldn't be a problem. I can put the logo on there. So, and I want to try and come up with something. I mean, I know the whole thunder sound is kind of my thing there, being Stormy Norman and all. But I don't know, I might see if I can't come up with some music. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. What else? Video intro. YouTube community post. This is a new thing YouTube has. And I noticed that, I don't know, about a month ago, some of my channels that I subscribe to were sending posts out. I get notifications on my phone of these posts, like a Facebook post, but on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. So earlier I was trying to figure out, how do I use that? Well, apparently you got to have over 10,000 subscribers. At least that's my understanding. But if YouTube, I'll keep you posted on this, but if YouTube decides to expand it to everybody, then I'll start utilizing it and posting some things. So we'll see. Who knows? YouTube, not out for the little guy, that's for sure. And then lastly, something I'm just going to mention, because if you remember, I asked y'all what y'all thought about monetizing my channel a while back, and putting ads on my videos so I can make some money off of it, and use that money to buy Bibles and for the giveaways. buy equipment when needed, new equipment to shoot the videos and record the podcast, pay for the podcast subscription fee and whatnot, or whatever it is they call it. And most of y'all said y'all was cool with it, but I ain't never done it yet. I don't know, I'm just not, just don't want ads on my video. So what I might do it and then just sit on it and think about it a little more, is to start a Patreon account, which is what a lot of YouTubers do, what a lot of podcasters do. I'm not real sure. Patreon, I guess I set up an account on Patreon, and then it's just open for donations. You can donate $1 if you want to. I mean, it's up to you what you want to do. If you want to do anything, you don't have to. But I thought I might, I'm still thinking about it, because nobody wants to look like a televangelist telling you, send me your dirty sock and I'll bless it and send it back to you for $99.99. Nobody wants to have that look on them. So I'm just struggling with it, because I know it's probably nothing wrong with it, because I'm not going to if I made any money on this channel, it's not like I'm gonna run out and buy a bottle of liquor or drugs or anything. I'm going to spend it back on the ministry. I'm going to take it. I'm going to buy Bibles. I'm going to buy microphones when I need them, little tripods. I'm going to pay Spreaker so I can keep. I mean, I got plenty of space on Spreaker at the moment, but eventually I'm going to run out. And Filmora, the people that I pay for my video editing software. So any money I made off the channel and the podcast, whatever, from Patreon, would just go back to that, buying stuff to support the channel. I'm not going to use it for anything else. But then again, it's up to y'all if y'all want to, even bother with something like that. I just hate asking people for money. So, can't stand it. But I might make a Patreon account just so you have the option. I'm not going to ask you to donate or anything like that, because like I said, I hate asking people for money. But I might make one just so you have an option if you're feeling froggy, if you feel like you want to donate. But if you don't, it ain't the end of the world. And when I do that, I'll keep you posted. I haven't done it yet, but. So I wanted to finish up with a verse from the Bible, because it's the gospel over gimmicks. Proverbs 29, verse 18, where there is no vision, the people perish. Where there is no vision, the people perish. And I hope what I just did was lay out a vision for you for what we're going to do this year. Probably a whole lot of other things I'm going to come up with too. But like I've stated recently, or at least on the one podcast episode where I did the mission statement or something. Why do I do this? To get the gospel to people. Because people keep telling me, oh, I like your voice. And you really deliver the Bible in a way that I can understand. And you have a really soothing voice, is what I've kept hearing from people. I guess I have a soothing voice. I don't know. But that's the goal. Get the Bible out to people. Because you can listen to somebody and they can start talking about all these ologies and all these different doctrines and all these scary words that people just automatically tune out. I just want to take the Bible and put it in a way simple people can understand. Because, I go to school. I'm trying to get my degree. And I'll be honest with you, if I wanted to, I could use some language on here that would make your brain hurt. My vocabulary is pretty decent for a country boy from Florida. But I try not to do that because, before any of us, we didn't, we're just simple folk. We're just simple folk. So I try to keep it simple. Because if it's simple, and the gospel is one of the most simple things that exist, it's pretty simple. So I just try to keep it simple. That way people can, oh, well, I understand why I need Jesus now. I understand why I need to get saved. So that's just my goal. And that's the number one goal, is to get the gospel out to people so people understand they need Jesus and they need to get saved. And number two reason I do this is for discipleship. Because like I said, when I first got saved, nobody discipled me. It's kind of like down here in the South, an independent Southern Baptist church. It's kind of like, oh, you got saved. Good luck. That's kind of how it goes down here. So if you got saved, if you're saved, I want to disciple you. I want to teach you what the Bible says about being a Christian, how to be the best Christian you can be. So that is the goal of this channel. So I appreciate however many people joined me for this live video, which I saw a 1 up there, then it went away, and now there's a 1 up there again. So that could be 2 separate people. So if 2 separate people joined for the live video, I appreciate you 2 separate people. If only 1 person joined and they left and then they came back, well, I appreciate you too, 1 person that watched. But this was just a test run to see how the live thing works. And now I've got it figured out. So maybe we do it again. Maybe we'll do it when we do the Bible study for January. I'll be posting soon, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll be making the post on the group for the Bible study, so you can comment your favorite verse that's on your heart right now, verse that you've been dwelling on lately, and I'll pick a winner, and we'll do a Bible study on it at the end of the month. It's fun stuff, getting the gospel out, getting the Bible out, and can't wait for 2018. Don't know about y'all. Until next time, take up your cross, carry on.